Creepings, everybody, and welcome to Serious Curious Adventures in the Darkest Dungeon. If you don't know what this game is, this is kind of like a Lovecraftian turn-based roguelike dungeon crawler. I don't know what to call this really. I haven't played this too much. I played a little bit. I think I'm like 2 weeks, or week 4 in this case. Okay, so I played till week 4, which is very early on still, and I got my butt kicked pretty much. But yeah, I kind of wanted to start out a new game. Let's just delete this one. Don't really know too much about the game yet. There's so much in this game where you have to just experiment with things and try out different stuff, and lots of RNG involved. Like, you can play really well, but sometimes RNG is just like, nope, I'm gonna kick your butt right now. There is also a new DLC that just came out, the Crimson Court. So I have that as well. I don't know exactly what it adds, because like I said, I haven't played the first base game too much yet, so we shall see what happens. So let's just go start and go right ahead. And I think I'm going to play with Radiant on Radiant difficulty. It says this is good for the first Darkest Dungeon experience. I believe it's still challenging. I think there's some little changes compared to the Darkest difficulty, which is, I guess, like the normal one. But this one says the story is a little bit shorter or something. So, I don't know. We shall see. I don't even know if I'll be able to finish this game or if I'll just die before we make it to the end. So, let's just go with this though. And we call this the Darkest Let's Play.
Ruin has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal of antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth, but we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the Darkest Dungeon.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling, serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient, pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path, you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
Alright, we are on the old road. Lots of things just happen in the intro scene there. I really love the art style and everything in this. It's so well made. Okay, so we have map navigation, so we can see our map down here. And right now we are kind of in like a room where we have to make a choice in which direction we want to go. There's only one room, so we might as well go there.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
Right, so we can either like use the mouse to like click around and move, or we can use our like A and D to move us around. One big thing in this game is this whole like torchlight thing here.
This thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
Kill the enemy. Combat is turn-based. On your hero's turn, click a skill icon and then click on the highlighted target. If you can't select a particular skill, it's because that hero needs to be standing in a different spot, or there are no valid targets. Mouse over the skill to see the requirements. So yeah, we have this like little torch gauge at the top here, and the more we walk, the less, you know, the slowly the torch will burn out, and that will affect a certain stats here. Right now we can see that our dodge is increased, our scouting is increased, which lets you see certain things on the map, and monsters will be surprised. So we actually surprised this guy because the light was that bright, I guess, and that means we go first. If this goes down, all these things will go down. We will get more stress, which is a very big part of this game. But you also get more loot and better loot apparently, so that's kind of like a trade-off. But yeah, we have some skills here, a lot of positional stuff involved. So we can look at the skill. There are these yellowish dots or beige and these red dots. The yellow is where I need to stand to perform this attack, and the red one is the enemy's position I can attack. So since he's at the front right now, there will be 3 other slots behind him. I can actually attack him with this, right? In this one, for example, it would hit all the first 3 enemies and so on. It's kind of cool. It's kind of a cool system. Now he has 12 health. We can see some like resistances down there: stun, blight, bleed, debuff, and so on. We have an attack here that does melee damage and does a bleed, so might as well go with that. So he did 7 damage. He resisted the bleed. He resisted the stun. What was that? I think it was a stun or something. Or debuff. No, it was the debuff that he resisted. And now we're next with our little crusader guy here, and he has a bunch of really interesting skills. He can stun people. He can attack the first 2 in a row, but I think I'm just gonna go attack, because this should do a lot of damage. We can see in the right corner it says hero damage 6 to 12, so we can actually take him out if we hit. We hit. Because again,
the offensive.
The RNG in this sometimes, man, it's like, oh yeah, I can take him out and win, and then nope, you miss, and suddenly you're dead. When we defeat things, we get some loot. In this case, we got some gold, which is good. We want to take that, of course, and just keep moving on. You can see on the map we are moving along these little tiles, and every time we move along tiles, sometimes you see that we kind of stress out, and then these little bars at the bottom here will fill up. So we have these little curios, I think is what they're called, that you can interact with, and depending on what this is, you might need to do different things. So this is a traveler's tent. Someone has camped recently, so we can check inside the tent. Some of these things need a special item to do something with this, or we can just ignore it and keep going. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're terrible, so let's see what happens. It was a good thing. Someone left stuff in the tent.
Leave nothing unchecked. There is much to be found in forgotten places.
Yes. So we got some gold and some onyx that later on will turn into gold once we finish this level. So let's go through this door to the next room.
An ambush. Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
That's right. Alright, so this guy is already, he's occupying 2 spots, so he's a pretty big guy. He has 35 health. He's probably also going to hit for quite a bit, I would assume. And we have this archer dude in the back. Alright, so how do we want to do this? I don't have a stun, so I think I'm just going to go try to bleed this guy. He also does 5 to 9 damage, which is pretty good. Yeah, let's see if we can bleed him. He has 20% resist, but we got it, okay. So now, for 3 rounds, he will get 2 damage from that bleed. And we lowered his bleed resist by 20% and his speed as well, which is pretty good. And I think I'm actually going to try to stun him as well, because I don't want him to do much. He has 50% stun resist though, so that might not be good, to be honest. Or should I do this? No, that wouldn't... That's not good, because it would just attack him. I guess I should just maybe attack... I'm gonna try to stun. The problem is if I fail, it doesn't do a lot of damage either. It only does 2d3 damage, so it might be a mistake, but... Oh, we got it. Okay, cool. So he can't do anything. He gets his bleed. He was stunned. And now he's back again. But it's our turn again. Okay, so he still bleed for a few seconds, for a few turns. Could do this one to attack both of them, 3 to 5 damage. But I think I'm just going to full on attack this guy. I want to get rid of him as quickly as possible. 9 damage right there. More bleeding, 3 rounds. Oh, does this stack? It says 4 damage per round. Didn't it just say 2 damage? The first one? Maybe they stack, I don't know. Okay, he missed or blocked or something. That's good. Yeah, we just finish him off. If we're lucky, we can take him out in one hit. No, not quite lucky. But the bleed next turn will kill it for sure. Nice. Dodge. See? RNG. Always. Sometimes it's on your side. Sometimes it's not on your side. Okay, that's 4 to 8 damage. I guess I'll just go with this attack. Oh, I can't. It's only for the front 2 and he occupies the 2 spots. Yeah, let's just shoot him at the back. Oh, jeez. Okay. That almost took him out. Very nice. And I guess there's not really much to do, so I'll just attack him and get rid of him.
Size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Corpses. When most monsters die, they lay corpses or leave corpses. Corpses act as temporary obstacles and will eventually go away on their own. You can attack corpses to destroy them faster, but often a better approach is to use range skills, push, pull skills, and even corpse clearing special skills that some heroes possess. Monsters killed with bleed, blight, or crits leave no corpses at all. So we can see his big corpse. It's still bleeding for some reason. It's kind of interesting. But yeah, that means actually he is gonna have a problem. Because he only can attack the first 2 spots, which is this corpse right now. So you won't be able to attack this guy. But since it's the last round, because I'm probably gonna kill him. Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Give them no quarter.
And there we go. We got some more loot, some deeds. Those are important for like upgrading stuff in your town afterwards. And there is our quest completed. We can return to our town now. Or if there's like more room, you can continue your adventure, right? And check your map. But in this case, that's only this map. There's a chest here, but if you read, Bandit's trap chest. I tried to open this once. It was not good. So I'm gonna ignore this chest. And I'm just gonna click up here, quest complete. There we go. Now we see all the treasures we hunted down. All the stuff here we collected, these little objects get turned into gold. And also later on you can buy items, and if you don't use them up, they get turned back into gold, which is kind of nice. And looks like both of them leveled up. Nice. Now, a big thing in this game is that people have these trades, and when they every time you like finish a round or a quest or something, I think they can get a new trade. So let's see what this guy gets. Okay, it's a positive one. That's good. They can be negative. So he gets plus 10 accuracy versus unholy and 3% more crit versus unholy. Very good.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Sounds good. Now, after every week, I guess each mission counts as a week, I guess. We see like a little bit of a summary here, and we also have our quests on this side, which is quite a bit. Yeah, I don't know. That seems like a lot, but that's all cool. And here's our little town. It's not much. Yeah, we can press H to see help. It's not much, you know. I think you can upgrade later stuff. There's like districts and so on. I don't know what's up with that. I never got this. But yeah, we see our people here. We can right click these to get kind of like a big open info tab on them. So here we have all the quirks. So he has the Warrior of Light that we got. No, we got the Unholy Slayer. You already had Warrior of Light. So if the torch is above 75, then he gets more damage. But then he also has negative effects. God-fearing in town will only pray for stress relief, and prone to stealing items. That's bad. He'll sometimes steal our loot. That's never good. See all his other stats, his equipment currently, his resistances, camping skills, which I haven't really messed with at all. And then these are the combat skills. there are more that we can unlock later on. We can't do that right now. And you always need to have 4 selected. And then it shows you, depending on which skills you use, where your preferred target and position is. Which is pretty good. So let's see what this guy has. He has stun resist, +2 speed. That's really nice. But he's not allowed to gamble while in town. Okay, I don't know what that means. It's possible that's something like a stress relief thing too. Because you can send people to like relax so that they get rid of the stress. Because if this stress fills up, they will get like a negative quirk, I believe, or something. I'm not quite sure. We'll figure it out. I'll check out the graveyard.
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
Okay, so if you ever lose people, or when you lose, I should say, because that's definitely gonna happen, they'll just end up here. With the ancestors' memoirs.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
So we can rewatch some of these cutscenes here. Okay, and there seems to be quite a few. Nice, very nice. And the other ones are locked. The only thing we still have left here to click is the stage code.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Yeah, now that we cleared the road with that first mission, we get new recruits every week. You need to recruit all of these heroes to fill out a party of 4. Drag and drop them into your roster. So we only get 2 right now. We got the Plague Doctor here, which is super cool. I love Plague Doctors. I like their style so much. But he has natural eyes, so he's +5 accuracy with range skills, which is pretty good because he has a lot of range stuff, I think. But he's obsessed with the paranormal. No idea what that means. And he's prone to investigating the dark arts. No idea what that means. That's what I mean. Like, there's so much in this game where you kind of just have to figure it out and experiment and, you know, do things for the first time to figure out what it even does. So the first one might not be that good because we don't really have the knowledge yet. But he has a noxious blast, so he likes to stand at the back. If you look at these skills, all of these are like cast from the back. This one can be from anywhere. This one will blight people, which is also a sort of poison, just a different kinds. It's 4 points for 3 rounds. That's really strong. Then he has a plague grenade that goes to the back 2 targets and also applies blight. I don't know if that will apply them to both. I guess so, huh? That's really good. That would be really good. Blinding gas to stun the back 2 as well. Wow, okay. He has really good control skills, I guess. And disorienting blast, it also stuns, it shuffles. That means enemies will switch around positions, because that's something we can do. And we can clear all corpses. Oh, okay, that's probably good. Good to know. So take this person.
What
we need 4 anyway.
laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield.
Right. And then we have the Vestal. She's like a healer, so she has blight resist and obsessed with material things. Again, I have no idea what that means. Maybe she'll steal things or something, or I don't know. She has a mace bash, okay, so she can actually attack as well with melee attacks. She has a dazzling light, which stuns people. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it gives us some torchlight back. A heal, super useful. And a party heal, okay. Big heals. And she can she can't do it from... She can't do the melee attack from the back though, because I would like to put it at the back somewhere. The other ones she can use from the back, okay. Well, let's take her.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
Upgrade the Stagecoach Network. While you're here, spend some of your starting heirlooms on upgrading the Stagecoach Network. This will increase the number of heroes available here in the future. To upgrade, click the plus symbol on the left, and then click the upgrade. Yeah, so this is something we can do with most buildings. You can actually use some of these things we have, these heirlooms, and there's like different kinds, to upgrade some of these buildings. So what we could do here, for example, is increase the number of available heroes to 3. So every week, every time we come back, we get 3 new heroes here, which is pretty good. So I definitely want to go get that. The next one will be 4.
Seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
I may actually want to do this. Like, being able to pick from 4 heroes early on seems like a useful thing to me. Because sometimes you get people that are, like, not great, right? And eventually your people will be so stressed out that you don't want to take them with you until they relaxed. I think. So, but we could also do this way. We increase our roster to 12. We can see we can actually only store 9 right now. And then the rest, I guess, we have to dismiss, I'm guessing. So this would increase it to 12. Well, let's see. This costs 8 and 10. Yeah, we couldn't do both because you can actually exchange some of these currencies, right? You can turn like some things into others. I mean, maybe we could do this. No, you can't. You can turn this into the shield. And then you can turn the shield. What is this? Oh, how many? Turn the shield into these deeds and so on. So, but I don't know if you need any of these things for later. I think I'm gonna get this one. Yeah, let's get this one.
Great heroes can be found even here, in the mud and rain.
So if I would get, let's see, if I get 3 of these, will turn into 1 this. So I would need 2 of those, will turn into 3. No, let's not do that. Let's just go do missions and see if we get them and stuff. But yeah, there's our party. By the way, yeah, embark to the next mission. I want to name some of these people. We can actually rename these, and we can also change the outfit here. It's just different colors. I think there's some mods where you can get like Dark Souls skins and so on. I don't know if I can add mods after I started the game though. If I can, maybe I'll add that. But yeah, I want to like rename these with you guys' names. So if any one of you wants to be a character, just let me know in the comments. And I'll just name you. I'll just go like through the list. If you have a preference of a type of character, I can try to do that as well. But if not, I'll just go like through the list from the top to bottom and insert some of these names. I think that would be kind of fun.
Of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
Ooh, it begins. Quests and parties. This is where you select a quest and form an adventuring party of 4 heroes to embark on it. Yes, so we have our heroes down here. We need to fill the other 2 slots. Now, I think, yeah, he can be in both positions. That doesn't matter. And she can also kind of be in both positions. So I think I'll just put her to the back and him here maybe. The usual suspects. I don't know what that means. Like a party name or something. Also, I don't like how this is not perfectly centered. It's like slightly to the left. But yeah, we have only 1 quest right now. There's going to be different areas as well. Right now we only have the ruins. This is kind of skeletons and that kind of stuff. That's the only one I've done so far, I think. And our first mission here is this short one. I think this little icon at time 0 means camps. Because I think you have to camp later. I'm not sure. And it's apprentice level 1. And we get 3,000 gold, 4 crests, and these items here. This is like equipment that you can give people, which goes into this trinket inventory later on, but we don't have any right now. So let's go to provisioning to pick up some items.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
Ooh, spooky. You want to take different supplies depending on what region you are going to, how long the quest is, and your own preference, but also always bring some food and torches. For your first quest, short quest, try bringing at least 8 food and 4 torches. Okay, so we should probably do that. Yeah, so we can like buy things here. And like I said, if you don't use up all of this stuff, you do get money back at the end. Obviously, it's probably not going to be 100%, but it's probably good. Okay, so let's get 4. I'm going to get 6 torches because I want to keep it bright. I don't want to mess too much with like being in darkness. I bring 1 shovel maybe. Shovel is good to get rid of like obstacles. Maybe a skeleton key. I don't know what I'm doing. And maybe a bandage. Do you want to bring more keys? We have a lot of money right now, but no, that's fine. And 8 food, I think it's fine. We also start with the holy water, used to purge evil and restore purity. Can also be applied to hero to increase resistance. I think we got this because we have that Vesta, whatever person, the healer. And also this anti-venom, which is used to counter blights, poison, and toxins, which I think is also from the Plague Doctor. So some characters, when you take them with you, you get some extra items right away. But yeah, I think this is good. So this episode is actually going to be a bit longer. I think I'm going to do this other quest still, which takes a while. But You know, just going through the tutorial is kind of boring, so I think this might be fine for the first episode. So let's just go embark. Here we go. So this is, yeah, slightly bigger, way more rooms. We need to explore 90% of these rooms, so we can leave one of these alone. You can see there's this weird fork here where you can't really explore both without backtracking, and every time you backtrack, I think you can run into enemies again, and your stress goes up and all kinds of things, right? So we probably want to avoid one of these rooms anyway, so we want to move, well, to the first room. There's much to do. So let's venture on. There could be traps, there could be enemies and ambushes, there could be these things. It's just an unburned torch. Cool, so we got an extra one.
Stuff is only the first test. Now
And
it must be carried home.
Yeah, I want to keep a look at this. Oh, you can press shift click to reduce the torch or to snuff out the torch. Yeah, if you want to be completely dark to get more loot and stuff, I guess you could do that, but I'm not gonna do that. And you can see it just dropped by 1 level. So our stress is actually going up higher than usual. And this person is already stressed out. Interesting. Okay. 2 skeletons, bone rebel. They have 200% bleed resist. Okay, so our bleed guy won't do much, but we can do the blight stuff. I guess I use this. Yeah, might as well. It's only 1 to 2 damage, but of course it will apply the blight. So let's throw it out the back. There we go. This is gonna hurt quite a bit. Now you, since I can't apply the bleed, I could still get the damage from that. I could be lucky and take out one guy in 1 shot. I could also do this, where I hit both of them for a little bit. But I think I'm gonna try to take out this guy. Nah, not quite. It was worth a shot. But if I get to go with my warrior, I can use that dual attack on both of them, I guess. This one stuns. And she only has a bunch of heals, so she doesn't really have too much going here, to be honest. So there's a chance that I'll take this out.
Their
yes, I did.
formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Of course, his corpse is still there, but I think I should be able to kill him now. So
Be gone,
15.
fiend.
Nice. Okay, so we have a chest here. It's an unlock strong box. Okay. A shovel and some busts. Very nice. Okay, now we need to choose a room again. Let's go up here. It's the only one we can go to. The torch, like I said, dropped down a bit. I think I'm just going to use a torch right away to get it up by 1 level again.
A blazing star is born.
Okay, so here's some rubble. We can use our hands to clear it, but we will I think it will hurt us. But since we have shovel, we'll just use the shovel and we get through there, no problem. You see this here, this effect with the 3, that is the stress. So it just goes up after a while. Okay, I don't like these guys. The cultists at the back here. He is not bleed resist, but we can't hit him from here because he's at the 3rd spot and this one only goes to the first 2. But we could do this shot, which hits all 3, and it does 3 to 5 damage, or 3 to 4 to this guy, which I think is overall a ton of damage if we hit. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. That's 12 damage in total spread across these guys, so I don't think that's terrible. This year I don't need that one. Blinding gas. I think I want to try out this. Oh no, there's only 1 person at the back though. I mean, again, he doesn't do anything for damage. He just applies blight, so I guess I'll just try to apply blight to that person. Oh, actually, I think I'm gonna try to stun her. She has 25% stun resist though, but you got it. Okay. And now it's back, and she got a resist to stun. Don't need to heal, so let's use our dazzling light. Again, it's barely any damage, but it could stun someone, so that's good. I'll try it on this guy. Nice. And he could use this zealous accusation to both of the ones at the front, 3 to 7 damage. If I'm lucky, I'd take them out in 1 hit.
Devastating
One of them. And because it was a crit, he doesn't leave behind a corpse, which is cool. Okay, they didn't redo anything, and so I think I'm gonna do this one. This will take out the first guy at least.
Confidence surges as the enemy
And still damage her. Ooh, no, I don't like this. Stressful carnation. 15 stress. Well.
Press
Nice.
disadvantage.
She got it.
Give them no quarter.
Oh, we got extra food. Okay, cool. So the food is important because after a while you guys will have to eat. And if you don't have the food, it will give you a ton of damage or something. But you can also use it manually to just heal your people directly if you wanted to. But we need to select the room, so I think... Oh no, we actually need to go into the room first. This was still the hallway. Okay, this room is empty. Right, so let's go turn on the torch. I think we'll go up here. And we leave this room alone and we just go down this way. There could be treasures, but I really don't care. I just want to get through this. Oh, what is this? Ah, you jerk. This is his kleptomania thing. He just opened this on his own and kept this for himself. So we don't have that. What a jerk. And there was a key in there too. Oh, it's no good. Okay. Yeah, I'll try to keep it up. I mean, we have the torches. Might as well use them. Ooh, okay. Big chest. So we surprise them because the light is very bright. So we get to attack first. Let's see, what do we have here? Cultist Brawler, he is 20% bleed resist. Skeletons, I guess skeletons can't bleed, so that makes sense. Some RPGs don't care about that, and they can actually still bleed. So I could attack this guy with bleed. Or I'll do the I just feel like this attack, because it hits so many people, it's really valuable. Because it's like in total, it's a huge damage number, right? Across them all. It just doesn't help you taking out one person quickly, which is probably something I should do. Because the more people are on the field, the more damage I'll get. But if I focus on one guy and take them out as soon as possible, that may be better? I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna do this one. It's only... Okay, that was not good. That was only 3 damage. Alright. Fair enough. I could do a blind... I think I'm gonna stun this person. She's the one that does that stress thing. So I'm gonna try to stun her. It's only 25% resist. Ah, shoot. Didn't work. Okay, well, we have another try. Let's do it. Ah, crap. Okay. Not good. How much damage does this do? 3 to 7. So I could take out this guy if I'm super lucky. Or I could try to take out this guy if I'm lucky. Let's try this. Oh, goddammit. I hate that so much, man. It's like... Oh, it makes me so mad. Seeing these misses and everything. Ooh, what is this? Oh no.
Lapse in concentration.
Oh, that's not good. So he shifted our position. He moved our Plague Doctor to the front. Which is terrible. Ah, man. So we could shuffle them too, but I think I'm just gonna do this to move back. Yeah, I'm gonna use this turn to move back. Ah, that's not good, man. Okay, so again, I think I'm gonna attack with this guy and then let the Plague Doctor swap places with him. Because he doesn't have too many good things right now against us, I don't think. Could be totally wrong. Okay, I want to focus on getting rid of one of these guys, so... Let's do this. Only 7? Was it the highest? I don't know. But he's poisoned. Okay, there we go. Oh, bleeded. No, game. Give me the good buffs, the good RNG. Not the enemies. Okay. So he's really hurt. He's hurt. I guess I'll heal him. I don't know. Maybe I should focus on taking out people, but she doesn't really do much damage. Oh, nice. Very good. Very good. Oh, he's bleeding too, right? Now, I could use a bandage, but I don't know if that's gonna end my turn. Is this the time to experiment? Because he can take these out. Oh, crap. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna try it. I need to know, right? Eventually I need to do this to figure out if using an item during combat skips your turn or if it's fine. Ugh. Okay, it keeps our turn. Oh, very nice, very nice. Okay. Okay, get rid of this dude. He's almost dead. Oh, stressful incarnation on my healer. She's freaking out soon. Okay. I can clear the corpse and make room. I guess the position isn't terrible where he is right now. I'm gonna go with Blight on her. Oh, I can't. Just the front dude. Okay. I guess I'll... Oh, this clears only the back corpses? That's so not useful. Ah, crap. How much damage does this do? 1 to 2. I could take him out, maybe. Well, if not, he'll be blighted and I might die. Ah, sure, why not? 0? Really? Really? 0? Okay, fine. Pistol shot her. Get rid of her quickly. Because the blight will kill him anyway if it's his turn. Gonna heal up. I could do a group heal. Because everyone's hurt. Yeah, still group heal. Just one, but it's something. Right, again, it's like 4 damage across the board. He can't actually attack anyone. Oh no, he can attack this guy. Right. I guess I'll do that.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Although now that I think about this, if he died from blight, his corpse wouldn't have been here, but oh well. I could clear this corpse now. Does this still do damage? No, but it may stun her. And get rid of the corpse. Oh, it does get rid of every corpse. Oh, I see, I see. So you can only target the people at the back, but it still gets rid of the corpses in front of it. Ah. I'm learning, I'm learning. Okay, I'm gonna go with a single heal on her. And hopefully take her out. Oh,
As
Jesus.
The fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Jeez, man. So this is an heirloom chest. Now what I heard though, you can actually use a key to open a hidden compartment on those, which I guess gives you more stuff. I don't know. Can we default party order? So you can shuffle your own party if you're not in combat. Good. Okay, so this time we actually did a scout. I think one of our guys had a scout effect. I don't remember which one. Probably this guy here. No, I feel like one had a scout. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm confused. But we discovered that on our way there's gonna be a trap, and then I guess there's just gonna be a normal room. So let's go. Now I don't know if, let's see, is there like a thing here? No, it's protection. I don't know if some people are better at detecting traps than others. Disarm. Okay, so this here 60% to disarm. What about this guy? 90%. So depending on who you select here, see, I can like select them. That person will interact with whatever we run into. So I'm gonna try to hopefully, and also use a torch again. God, this stress is terrible. I feel like I need to like leave her behind. Okay, that's where the trap is. So if I'm slow enough, okay, hold up. Now we can see a trap here, and oh, and I can select who wants to disarm it. Okay. Oh, I just select them, and then I just walk over it. Okay, there we go. Scouted traps will be visible on the ground as you approach them. Select a hero and then click on the trap to attempt to disarm it. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Very good, dude. Oh, he gets... Is that stressful relief or something? I don't know. Almost looks like it. Okay, torch light went down again. We still have 2 rooms, but I'm gonna use another torch. Yeah, this is empty because our scouting didn't say that there would be an enemy, so let's just keep moving on. Okay, another backpack. Oh, I came from nothing, but I'll not end with nothing. Oh, is that a materialistic thing?
Glittering gold.
Oh no.
Trinkets and baubles.
Ooh, 8 food.
Paid for in blood.
Oh, so maybe it's just she just does it. Like even if I want to open with this guy, she's like, nope, I'll open it this time. Oh, we got a lot of food now. So maybe I should use it to heal myself. Let's see what's at the end of this tunnel first. Oh, here we go. Okay. Hunger. The exertion of adventuring have produced a growing hunger amongst parties. So if we can eat food, 4 food only, to regain 5% health for each of them, I guess. Or if you don't eat, we take 20% damage plus stress damage. So it's really, really bad to not have food. And you don't even need that much food. And since we just found a ton, you know what? I'm just gonna heal myself. I guess there's 2 healths each. Might as well do that. Yeah. I guess I could eat it again, but I'm not full. I don't have like 2 damage. Okay, so we only have this room and then another room. So this might be a better room. I'm going to use a torch. Okay, it's not. Off to the last room. Any traps? Okay, there's another digging spot. Do we have another shovel? Yes.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Okay, last torch. And it's probably a battle room, I'm guessing. Yeah. Oh, 4 people. Okay. We have a bone cut. Oh, he did something. I don't remember what he does. I feel like he was a jerk though. 15, 10, 15. He looks pretty tough too. They're all skeletons, so no bleed against those guys. Okay. Now, since we have 4 now, we can actually use some of his abilities to a bit more advance, to our advantage here. So maybe trying to stun them both. I hope this stuns both. What does the resist? 10% only. Okay, let's try this out. Oh, that is so good. That is a really good attack. Okay, so bleed won't do much. I mean, it still does damage. 4 to 7. How much is this shot? 3 to 7. Or we do this shot. I don't know if actually damaging people will kick them out of stun. But I'm gonna do this attack again because I just feel like it's just so much damage, right? Oh, it can be. Oh, it does kick him out of stun. Oh no. It's just 1 turn. Okay. I'll focus on... I mean, he has 90% stun right now, so you probably won't... Yeah. Let's try to stun this guy. He looks like trouble. That wasn't too bad. Let's use this thing. Or do I want to try to take him out? You know what? Let's try to take him out. Ah, only 7. Tempting Goblet. Okay, what is this? 19 stress. Oh man, that's so much stress. Oh, don't hit her. She's already like stressed out like crazy. Okay, let's try to blight at the bolts of venom at the back there. 4 damage. He only has 4, so he will actually die in the next turn. So I don't need to do anything about him. So I'm going to guaranteed take out this guy, I guess. Leaves his corpse behind. Of course, I could clear it. Let's see. How much damage does this do? 1, 2, 3 only. Okay, I think I'm gonna heal myself.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Ooh, 8. Holy crap, that's so much damage. In my last playthrough, she had a really cool skill where I think she did damage and heals herself at the same time. It was pretty cool. Yeah, but I need to take out this guy.
Back to the pit.
Now, if I get the... Yeah, Plague Doctor, I think I'm gonna go... They don't have to stun resist anymore. So I'm gonna stun... He's gonna die, so I'm gonna stun this guy. And then we'll clear the corpses and then get moved forward. Oh, we resisted. Okay, well... Then it won't happen. But I have another chance to stun him.
The
Nope.
light The
he's
promise
dead.
of safety.
And it's our turn, so the blight will kill him. Yes.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Oh, this is so satisfying. Oh, what is this? The blood is a special type of supply item. Any collected bottle of the blood will be retained in your estate at quest end. They may be added to the provisions of embarking parties. The blood is rare. Spread it around wisely amongst those in need. That sounds ominous. The call is unyielding. The urge is irresistible. Only the blood will quell its thirst. Jeez, what is that? Is that like some vampire stuff or something? Can you get like vampires as a class? I don't know. Okay. I guess I'll take it. And that is complete. Now, obviously, we want to open the chest. So let's continue. Another heirloom. I don't have a key left, so we'll just open it up.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Very nice. Let's go back. Look at all this stuff. So many busts. Not a lot of deeds or anything though. Okay. Sounds good. And now level up screen again, of course. These guys leveled up and I got new traits. Ooh, he got curious, obsessed with the acquisition of knowledge. He's really obsessed with a lot of things right now. And 10% damage with range skills, which is, it's alright. Because he doesn't do much damage anyway. Ligophobia, stress with torch below 26. Okay. Well, I don't want the torch to be below 26 ever anyway, so hopefully that's fine. But she also gets scouting chance. Okay, so yeah, she has a higher chances like scan for rooms and stuff.
The degeneracy of the hamlet is nothing, I fear, when compared to the condition of surrounding acres.
Cool. Severe negative quirks. Over time, some negative quirks will lock into place and become severe. Severe negative quirks cost much more to remove in the sanitarium. Week 2. The tavern is now unlocked and the abbey is now unlocked. So these are places where you can relieve some of your stress in these buildings here.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The abbey calls to the faithful.
Heroes relieve stress by taking part in activities at the tavern and abbey. Each activity has different side effects. Experiment to find the best activity for each hero depending on their quirks. Committing a hero to an activity locks them in that activity until the next week. You have to take a different hero with you on your next quest. So that's kind of the downside, of course. So there's 3 different types, and like depending on where you put them, it costs different things. And I guess it gets rid of more stress. I don't know how much it gets rid of though. I never done that. Yeah, we can also increase the stress recovery here with some upgrade materials. And then we have the tavern.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
So this is like, again, another thing. So for example, this guy had the perk that he's God-fearing, and it's a severe now, so it's like locked in. So in town he will only pray to relieve stress. So he won't go into the tavern, and he won't even go into any of these things. It's only the pray to the higher power one that he will go into. Which is not terrible, but if you look in here, I just saw this. We have this caretaker in here, and he seems to occupy one of these things every week. So if he was in that praying slot right now and I wanted to send him to relax, I'd be in trouble because I couldn't do that because he's occupying that slot. And we got a ton of new people. Now, unfortunately, I don't see a healer, although I don't know what the occultist or just or the abomination does. Yeah, I've never seen this. I know the highway where we have one, so I don't know. Maybe one of these guys can heal. But I definitely want to put her away if possible. And going without a healer seems kind of dangerous, so I don't know. But I think we will explore this next time. Pick our new characters, see what they can do, and all that kind of stuff. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, please leave a like. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to name one of these guys after you. And yeah, I think I'll try to release 2 episodes a week of this. And depending on that, it may be just longer episodes. I don't know yet. It might be 30 minutes or maybe I'll just do like 1 week per episode, I guess, right? 1 mission per episode or something. Unless it's like a super duper short one, but yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.